Okay, thank you for joining the channel. In this video, we want to analyze the poem She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron. The first thing we are going to do is to look at the backgrounds to the poem. She Walks in Beauty is a lyrical poem written by Lord Byron. The poem was published in 1815 and is known for its musical quality, balanced structure, and emotional depth. The poem has 3 6-line stanzas. A stanza that contains 6 lines is called a sestet. So the poem is made up of 3 sestets, and it follows an alternate rhyming pattern. A, B, A, B, A, B. The poem was inspired by a woman, Mrs. Anne Beatrix Wilmot, whom Byron met at a social gathering in London on 11 June 1814. She was dressed in mourning clothes, and the contrast between her dark dress and her beauty deeply impressed him. This moment inspired him to write the poem the next day. The poem celebrates both the woman's outer beauty and her inner goodness. Byron does not only admire her physical features, but also connects them to her peaceful mind, and this reflects the ideas of the Romantic period, where poets focused on emotions, beauty, nature, and imagination. Romantic poets often idealized women and linked beauty with moral goodness. In this poem, Byron presents the woman as a part of a blend of physical beauty and inner virtue. His admiration is strong, yet it does not openly declare love. Instead, he focuses on describing her beauty in a respectful way. Let's go to the setting of the poem. The poem does not have a fixed physical setting. However, references to cloudless climes and starry skies in line 2 create a picture of a clear night sky. This suggests a calm and peaceful night environment. The setting appears to be both external and internal. While it may take place outdoors under the night sky, it also seems to occur in the poet's mind as he reflects on the woman's beauty. This makes the poem feel personal and intimate. The atmosphere is calm, serene, and romantic, which helps to highlight the woman's beauty and peaceful nature. Now to the summary of the poem. The poem describes a woman whose beauty is both physical and inner. The persona shows that physical beauty and innate beauty are connected. The speaker admires her deeply and compares her beauty to a calm and starry night. Her appearance is not flashy, but soft and balanced. Her appearance combines light and darkness perfectly. The poet explains that even a small change in her appearance would reduce her beauty. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace. This shows how delicate and perfect her beauty is. Her dark hair and glowing face are signs of grace and harmony. Beyond her physical beauty, the poet also praises her inner qualities. He describes her thought as peaceful and pure, showing that her outward beauty reflects her inner goodness. The persona speaks of the woman's mind as pure and magnificent, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. A calm face and gentle smile suggest a life lived in kindness and virtue. In the final stanza, the poet focuses on her character. He says her smile and expression show that she has lived a good life. Her mind is at peace and her heart is full of innocent love. The poem presents beauty as a combination of outward appearance and inner goodness. The woman is admired not just for how she looks, but for whom she is inside. So that is the summary of the poem. Let's proceed to the stanza by stanza analysis, beginning with stanza 1. The poem is on the left side of the screen where we have the sky blue background. So I'll read the poem, I read the stanza, then I explain it. Stanza 1. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless clime and starry skies. And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus mellowed to that tender light, which heaven to gaudy day denies. Now let's come to the explanation of the stanza. The first stanza introduces the woman and compares her beauty to a clear night sky. The line, "She walks in beauty like the night," shows that her beauty is calm and gentle, not harsh like the day. The image of cloudless clime and starry skies creates a peaceful and attractive picture. The poet explains that her beauty is a perfect mix of darkness and light. The expression, "and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes," suggests the harmony in her appearance. Her beauty is soft and balanced, not too bright or too dark. The tender light in line 5 refers to the soft glow of stars, which is more pleasant than the bright light of the sun. The poet prefers this gentle beauty to the gaudy day, which represents harsh and uncomfortable brightness. The first stanza presents the woman as a symbol of calm and balanced beauty. When the poet compares the woman to the night, we see the night is calm, the night is cool, the night is not hot. These are just the perfect adjective to describe this woman. She is cool, she is not flashy, she is soft and calmly beautiful. Let's proceed to stanza 2. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace, which waves every raven tress, or softly lightens over her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express, how pure, how dear that dwelling place. The second stanza focuses on the delicate balance of the woman's beauty. The poet says that one shade the more, one ray the less, would damage her beauty. This shows that her beauty is so perfect that any little touch or adjustment would ruin it. The phrase "nameless grace" in line 8 suggests that her beauty is so special that it cannot be fully described. It is nameless. Her dark hair, described as raven tress, adds to her beauty, and her bright face shines softly. This further emphasizes the power of balance between dark and bright shades. To understand this very well, let's imagine the stars in the sky in a cloudless dark night. Imagine how the stars glow softly. That is exactly how a bright face glows with beauty, and it becomes more obvious because of her dark hair and cloth. The poet also links her appearance to her inner thoughts. The line, "thoughts serenely sweet express," shows that her calm and pure thoughts are visible in her face. This stanza highlights that her beauty is not just physical, it comes from her peaceful and pure mind. Stanza 3. And on that cheek and over that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. The final stanza focuses on the woman's character and inner qualities. Her cheek and brow are described as soft and calm. This shows her gentle nature. Her expression is eloquent. This means that it communicates her goodness without words. Her smile and glowing face show that she has lived a good and virtuous life. The lines, "the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent," suggest that her beauty comes from her actions and good character. The poet says she has a mind at peace and a heart whose love is innocent. This shows that she is kind, pure, and free from negative emotions. This stanza concludes that true beauty comes from inner peace and goodness. That is the stanza-by-stanza analysis of the poem. Let's proceed to discuss some of the themes that can be found in the poem. The first one is the balance of light and darkness. The poem presents beauty as a balance between light and darkness. The woman's appearance combines both elements in a perfect way. Words like dark and bright, night of cloudless climes, and starry skies show this contrast. The poet explains that too much of either would destroy her beauty. This idea suggests that no person is perfect and everyone has both good and bad sides. True beauty comes from balancing these opposite elements. The comparison with stars in the night sky shows how light and darkness work together to create beauty. The harmony of light and darkness can also be found in her appearance. Her hair is black and described as a raven tress, and her face is lightened softly. The poet believes that beauty is not about perfection, but about harmony between different qualities. The woman's beauty is described as a perfect mix of light and dark. Her face is bright and her hair is a raven tress. A raven is a very black-colored bird. Raven can also mean a deep black color, while tress is braid or coiled hair. This balance of color creates harmony and makes her attractive. The poem suggests that beauty comes from combining opposite elements. The second theme is inner beauty and physical beauty. Inner beauty and physical beauty. The poem shows that a woman's physical beauty reflects her inner state of mind. Her calm thoughts, kindness, and humility makes her physically attractive. The lines about thoughts serenely sweet suggest that her mind is peaceful and free from evil. Because she's not filled with hatred or envy, her appearance shows goodness and warmth. Her smiles and glowing face point to a life spent in goodness. This means her beauty is not just about looks, but about character. The poet teaches that true beauty comes from a pure heart and a mind at peace, not from outward appearance only. This theme, inner beauty and physical beauty, shows that true beauty is a combination of physical appearance and inner qualities. The woman's calm thoughts and pure heart are reflected in her face. Her beauty is not just about looks, but also about her character and kindness. Theme number 3 is beauty and harmony. Beauty and harmony. The poem presents beauty as something that is balanced and peaceful. The woman's appearance shows harmony between different elements, making her beauty natural and complete. The theme of beauty and harmony shows that true beauty comes from a peaceful blending of different elements. The woman is compared to a clear night filled with stars, which combines darkness and light in a calm way. Her beauty is not loud or excessive, but gentle and balanced. The lines, and all that's best of dark and bright, meet in her aspect and her eyes, shows this harmony of light and darkness. The poem teaches that beauty is not simple or one-sided. Instead, it is made up of different parts working together. This balanced mixture creates a special and attractive appearance that draws people's attention in a quiet and natural way. Theme number 4, the fourth theme, purity and innocence. The poem highlights purity and innocence as important parts of true beauty. The woman's love is described as innocent, showing that her feelings are sincere and not corrupted. Her heart is pure, and this makes her even more attractive. Her beauty comes from her honest emotion and good character. The poet also shows that her innocence gives her a natural grace that cannot be easily described. Her goodness shines through her face and actions. This suggests that beauty can inspire moral goodness. The poem teaches that a pure heart and innocent mind make a person truly beautiful beyond just physical appearance. The woman is described as pure and innocent. Her thoughts are calm and her love is genuine. This purity adds to her beauty and makes her admirable. Let's go to the fifth theme, which is transcendency of beauty. The poem also shows that beauty does not last forever. A small change, like more darkness or less light, can destroy the balance that creates beauty. This idea suggests that beauty is fragile and can fade with time. The poet uses this to remind readers that life is short and nothing remains the same. Because of this, people should not be excessively proud of their beauty. Instead, they should be humble, like the woman in the poem. Her modesty makes her even more attractive. The poem teaches that understanding the temporary nature of beauty should lead to humility and good character. The poem suggests that beauty is delicate and can be easily affected. Even a small change can reduce it or totally spoil it. This reminds readers that beauty does not last forever. Let's discuss the last theme we have here, which is beauty of nature. The poet uses images of nature, like the night and stars, to describe the woman. This shows that her beauty is natural and connected to the beauty of the world. The poet uses images from nature to describe the woman's beauty. References to the night, clear skies, and stars show how beautiful nature is. The night is calm and peaceful, and the stars add brightness to it. These natural elements are compared with the woman's appearance. By doing this, the poet suggests that she is as beautiful as nature itself. Since nature is seen as perfect and full of beauty, the woman also represents this perfection. The use of natural images helps readers understand her beauty more clearly and shows that her appearance is natural, calm, and pleasing. The use of nature further presents the poem as a romantic poem. In romantic poems, natural phenomena are often used to create balance and beauty. These are the themes we have in the poem.